You multiply 3 by x to get 3x, and 3 by plus 2 to get plus 6. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x, and minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2, double negative. 3x minus 2x is 1x. 6 plus 2 is 8.
I'm so confused.
Answer should be 6x plus 34. Here's the solution for the problem. It's 5 times x, which is 5x. 5 times negative 2, negative 10. 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. 5x and 3x is 8x. Negative 10 plus 12 is 2, so it's 8x plus 2. Answer is 2. The winning numbers today are 3, 5, 10, and 15, as well as 20. The objective today is to start with a standard form equation of a line, and then find a line that's perpendicular to that one, passing through a given point. For example, it could be 2x minus 3y equals 6, and finding a line perpendicular to that that passes through 4, negative 6. Example 1. The line you're given is 2x plus 4y equals 8, and you must find a line that is perpendicular to that that passes through negative 2, 7. What you must do first is to change the equation to slope-intercept form. That means get the y by itself. Move the 2x to the right and change the sign. And then divide everything that is with the y, or by everything that's with the y. Actually, that should mean divide everything by what is with the y. It took me 3 times, but I got it out. Divide everything by positive 4 to get a negative half x plus 2. And then this is all the same. We've only changed this equation into this. What we need to do now is find a new equation that's perpendicular to it. So start with y equals the negative reciprocal of negative 1/2. What is the negative reciprocal of negative 1/2? 2. It's 2 because you flip the fraction and change the sign. So it would be positive 2. Now plug in this point. Negative 2, 7. Put 7 in for y and negative 2 in for x. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And you would have to move that negative 4 over to the left and make it plus 4. And simplify to get 11. Insert this into the B for the new equation you have made to get y equals 2x plus 11. If you want to find a negative reciprocal, the negative reciprocal of 3 would be negative 1/3. The negative reciprocal of 4 over 5 would be a negative 5 over 4.
Oh, so you just completely flip everything?
And change the sign. Yeah. So negative 1/2, if that's a negative reciprocal to be done, then it's going to be 2. And then if it's a negative 5, the negative reciprocal is positive 1 over 5. Example 2. The problem is 6x plus 5y equals 10. You need a line that's perpendicular to it and passes through 0, -4. Step 1 is to change this to slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So get the y by itself, that's 5y, and move the 6x to the right, change the sign, and divide everything by the 5 that is with the y. So that would give you a negative 6 over 5x plus 2. Divide everything by 5. So we've changed this equation. Now you have to make a new one. And you must include the negative reciprocal of this slope. What is the negative reciprocal of that slope? 5 over 6. So y equals 5 over 6 x plus b, and then plug in this point. Y is -4, and x is 0. When I simplify that by doing this multiplication, it just comes out to be 0. And 0 plus b is simply b. So b must be -4. Insert that right there. Y equals 5 over 6 x minus 4. On the practice problem, you should start with 4y equals -3x plus 12. Divide everything by 4. And then set up your new equation. But it must contain the negative reciprocal of this slope. So that would be 4 over 3 x plus b. Insert this point. -1 equals 4/3 times -3. And that's plus b. Then you have to do your multiplication here to get a -1 plus b. Move that -1 to the left, make it plus 1, and it comes out to be 0. And when you insert 0 over here for this, it's y equals 4/3 x plus 0, but anytime you have plus 0 anywhere, you don't need to write it. It's just y equals 4/3 x. I've made a terrible mistake. Mr. Blevins found out what it was, but he can't get his paper yet because I have to work it out. I made a horrible mistake. This should be a -4 right here, a -4. So it becomes plus 4 on this side, and it makes it a positive 3, which should go here. So it's y equals 4/3 x plus 3. Answer should be 4. Answer is 120. you should start with 3y equals a negative x plus 6. Divide everything by 3. And then use this slope, but the negative reciprocal of it, which would be 3.
I did the exact opposite.
And plug in this point. 5 for y, 2 for x. That would be 5 equals 6 plus b. Move the 6 over, change the sign. You'll come up with a negative 1. And insert that here. Y equals 3x minus 1.
I did exactly.
Answer should be 20 on the bonus. Here's another bonus while anybody else finishes up. Answer is 125. The winning numbers are 1, 3, and 7. Example 3. The equation you're going to be given is y minus 3 equals 1/2 x plus 2. And you need to find a perpendicular line that passes through the point 2, 3. This is in point slope form. You have to change it to slope intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. What is the first step I have to do in changing this equation to get y by itself? Not divide. Multiply what?
Half of the
Yes, he's right. Multiply the half by the parentheses to get 1/2 x plus, what's 1/2 times 2?
I think it's 2.
Half of 2 is 1. Now what do I do to get the y by itself? Add 3 to the right side. And then I'll get what on the end? 4. Now this is the same as this up here. We've just changed the appearance. It still means the same. Now you have to find the negative reciprocal of this slope, which is what? Negative 2. Plug in this point. 3 is y, 2 is x. And simplify the right side to get a negative 4 plus b. Move the minus 4 to the left, make it plus 4, and you should get 7. Where does the 7 go?
And the D was another insert on yellow.
So y equals negative 2 plus 7. We're going to write that in Bryce Salyer's form. We'll put the x in there.